Alright, everybody, we're back. So, I have to say is that Duncan is pulling it like it's nothing from him, and hope he'll do somewhat well before in the final four, without being out or voted off for a big chance with that. Of course, it's not like I'm ever going to lose yet, or call it quits with me, as that long. As long that I'm still here, then whatever, and not sing. As in for Sally, who is still showing the whole world that she can win the $1 million ahead of her. Ways to win the money, which is likely to be sadly that if she can be lucky, as if she won't be voted off or end up in last place. Dang, now that is a cool idea that you would come up with. That idea. And hey, guess let that be your super dream, Sally. And not gonna lie, right there is that I love it. Have the name being called Total Racing Shows. That I would rank it to be more of an 8 out of 10. That's fair. All right then. Got that. And really got that anyway. And good luck to be the host over there if you do win the $1 million, or if not, then maybe next time. So, as in for Josh, he's a bad of the bad out there so far. That he's the biggest villain out there that is close to be Alejandro. And it has kept on going to beat everybody out of the map and ring in the whole season is very huge from him and might still keep on to win the money. Please, and you'll get your money if you can. Stay on the game without losing then. You may do that, bro. So yeah. Next up was Alejandro. So what did you have to say here? And as for Alejandro, he was pretty much making his answer from Sally's comment from answering, which Sally apparently doesn't still trust Alejandro or no likely Josh. That still isn't trusted. But anyways, for last was Godless the Girl. Well, let's just say that we were a bit surprised from her and how far did she went and was friends with Sally and helped each other like anybody has ever did in this season. Is kind of good from Godless the Girl. Even if they were on opposite teams, then hey, I guess whoever is going to be the lucky one to be here to be friends. Huh. That's how that would have been interesting enough. And oh man, everybody had gasp right there. Alright, at the end part of from Godless to Girl, what she said. Good for her, I guess. Just whatever, though. And then, of course, that Josh and Alejandro were revealing from herself that Godless Girl would actually be with Goth Boy, which is also, dang, she just wants to be with Goth Boy. That is an interesting tactic so far to be her boyfriend. Oh man, that will be something very likely interesting. But whatever then. Wow, interesting. We only have about 4 phones, and why would you want to do that? Since, of course, that, well, Alejandro, on the other hand, was wanting to find a phone to call with Heather. Hey, man, I mean, you do that, dude. And let's be fairly honest here, is that Goth Girl or Alejandro were almost to be out of the show in part 27 of this episode. And too bad that this was just a non-elimination round. That's right, it's a non-elimination round, and that means you're all safe for now. Until the next episode of Who Would Not Want to Get to Be Lucky Again? Hey, Chris, how's it going so far? It's doing great. and I have to, and I need to have my time right now, Chef. And I'll speak with you in a moment after this and later. Okay, I'll let you be for now. Just wanted to come in, but then again, see you later, man. And then as in for Chef, he went to go somewhere else to give me some space. Anyways, Duncan and Sally, you guys can go to first class. It might be the last time to be in first class. Well, guess so then. And as in for Duncan, he went to go up to see it in first class. Well, Sally apparently was going to go on ahead and meet up with Duncan. And as in for Alejandro and Josh and Goth Lista Girl, you three will go back in the plane again. And as in for that, they definitely left and went on over there. For as in for far is enough. But anyways, like that being said, let's just get right to the point of this recap at the very end. So, here we go. Well, guess that's just say let's just say that well, guess that let's just say that we still have the final five to go. As of to be now, that nothing has not changed in the finals yet. Before one person can be voted off and out for good. And will any of them ever be lucky, and will this be the final time with Sally and Girl's friendship to be coming to a finish line? Or should I say, coming to a finish? And in the finals, of one of them to leave soon. Would that be Sally or Girl to be sent on home? Or will Josh get a beatdown of his life away and goodbye to the world and could end up being out of the game, or can he beat all of them without a single loss, with nothing to say, nothing to stay, at least? And will Alejandro make more plans, even more dirtier, to even get more dirtier, like pretty much wise, or will it get more dirtier to pretty much just get dirtier of the ideas to get somebody in the end of the stick to be gone? Or will Alejandro get what's going to be coming at him soon for the first time ever since to be voted off? And will Duncan keep his cool to the end and have a one-on-one fist fight against Josh once again? Or will Duncan fall and be cooked, as in being done and gone out of the game? And this is about to come to the final ends of the game, of right here and now, of it's being played here. And we would thank you again very much to enjoy the rest of the show here. And here and right now. And hopefully we're going to find out and see who tries to win once more and again. And yes, there will be another voting and elimination at the next episode for one person to get voted right on out. So, like that being said, I guess we're just going to have to find out and wait, I guess, until that next person is going on home. But remember, who do you think who is going to go home soon enough? Well, one of them in the final five. Here and right now on Total Drama World Tour Simulator. Anyways, goodbye everybody, and I'll talk with Chef for right now. And goodbye for now, everyone. We'll see you next time here on part 28 of Total Drama World Tour Simulator. And of course, we're going to head to our next destination and location that is going to get even interesting. That we're going to be heading to the next one, so, and likely. So, that being said, Chris McLean is signing on out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time to the very, and most likely, the very end of the season. So anyways, see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.